That's James's dinner for today. It's Asian sort of salad. And then I have the butternut squash dish that I love with the basil and the ajwain and turmeric and cumin and onions, garlic, stuff like that. And mine's a lot less exciting. But I love that smoothie. So his has a lot of this and this. And let's take a look-see. That's a fair amount of saturated fat in 1/3 of a cup, which I'm pretty sure I have there. And I used a fair amount of this. And you can see that's incredible for the saturated fat. We're going to talk about If I Had Legs, I'd Kick You. And Inland Empire, which is a David Lynch thing. Woman in Trouble. It's a subtitle. And The Running Man, which got bottom of the stack. So, put that there. And I'll show you my outfit for today. So, this is it. I've shown you these pants before. I like them. Pair of pants that I'd missed wearing. So now that I'm thinner, back to my old self again, I can wear these pants and I can wear this shirt, which I love. Love horses. Who doesn't love horses? And I love these kind of shirts. I wish that I had many of, well, I don't know. These are just kind of 70s shirts, aren't they, or whatever? They're with the pictures on them. Yeah. So I'd like to have lots of them. Now, I'm going to show you something. I hope this will work out. I'm going to go really close. Look into my eyes. And you can see that I have some orange little lumps here. And I'll talk about that in a minute. I've talked about it before. The one on my eyelid, that one's the one that showed up this winter. Yeah. And every time the ones underneath, they showed up when I was eating a fair amount of this. So yes, this winter I was keto, I was doing the keto thing, and still got I can't eat this stuff. So as much as I want to, it does not work for me. So I've heard a lot of talk about, I mean, I tried it originally because I'd read a lot about, the MCT oil, and how good it is, the medium chain versus the long chain and whatever. Okay, well, maybe it's better to just have neither. So, or at least for me. So that's just what I wanted to show there. Because my body, it has a hard time breaking down the fat, even though taking lots of psyllium, especially this winter, boy. And the last time I tried having coconut, cannot do it. My body doesn't want me to. It spits fat out my eyelids. And anyway, the last time it happened, I mentioned it. I mentioned it to my aunt, who also, she's from that side of the family with the problems with cholesterol, and she said, "Oh yeah, your grandma had them all over. She had them on her arm. She had them," and for some reason, I never noticed. I always thought my grandma was so beautiful. I never noticed these lumps. But anyway, here they are. And what do you think about dinner today, James?
I'm enjoying, so that's good.
Yeah, that's my favorite dish. But the butternut squash, so good. But it's the only dish that I like ajwain in. It's an Indian spice, but it's so good in that dish. Wow. And anyway, so I'm not going to do much of the talking because I'm very tired today. I don't know why. But anyway, I'll say that this was amazing. Definitely top of pretty much any stack. All the acting was great.
Even
Conan O'Brien. I never
never-
would have guessed. But boy, he did a great job too. Everyone in this did. So, and honestly, you're watching. I mean, this David Lynch, this woman in trouble. Yeah, she's a woman in trouble. This woman is a woman in trouble. And there's another woman in this. She's a woman in trouble. And when you watch this, you're thinking, oh, the daughter is horrible. She needs to get away from the daughter. And I mean, you shouldn't think that, right? Nobody should think that, but this woman is in trouble.
How old is the daughter? That's one thing to mention. Like, it's not like she's 2 years old or whatever.
No, but still, she's a young person and she needs care. But she has problems, and frankly, her mom can't handle them. So the daughter would be better off getting care from somebody else. She cannot get care from the mother. You can't care for somebody if like, there's only so much a person could do, and there's only so much a person should be expected to do. So frankly, you watch this and you end up disliking everyone around this woman. You just feel so bad for her. And the other woman who had went to her for counseling and was in a similar sort of situation. You know, it was too difficult for her. So anyway, yeah, James will probably talk about this a bit more. I am tired, like I said, and I wanted to do these movies deserve much more than I can give today.
Well, we were thinking of spending a whole half hour.
Yeah. So, Inland Empire, this is 2 discs. It comes with this booklet, and it's basically an interview. There's other stuff in here, but mostly it's an interview.
I got to read the book.
Oh, James hasn't read the booklet.
No.
Okay, so we won't talk about the booklet. We can talk about that later.
But I did see the 2 extra features.
Yeah, there's on the first disc there's the movie, A Woman in Trouble, and then the second disc there's Lynch 1 and Lynch 2 or whatever. They're like kind of documentaries that follow the making of Inland Empire, A Woman in Trouble.
You got somewhat of an idea of the way he works.
Yeah.
I was impressed with the way he treated
And
actors.
there's some other things too.
A couple of times got a little testy with the technical crew, but I think it's going to happen. There's just going to be someone's going to misunderstand what you're trying to say.
So,
seems to be an actor's director, as they say.
I found it interesting to listen to the interview sort of thing that was done with, what's his name and what's her name? Oh, I'm having some troubles today.
The name of the woman who was in trouble?
No. The interview on disc 2, it was the first thing on disc 2 that you watched with. What's his name? I have to look this up in here or something. The guy from Twin Peaks.
Oh, Kyle MacLachlan?
Yes, thank you.
And he was interviewing the star.
Yeah, okay, that's good.
Whatever her name is.
Too tired. So, I liked the interview because it gave their view of how David Lynch works and his interview process for picking out, for hiring his
actors and stuff like that.
Well, it was basically,
they-
wasn't he doesn't have auditions, he has people in mind.
He just talks to them.
Oh, right.
And he gets a feel for, can I work with you or not, or
Yeah.
whatever, right? And that's that.
Well,
So,
that's probably good because he's talking with them
no
on set.
lines read.
He's talking with them on set.
Yeah.
I think he's just seeing if he can get along with them.
Yeah. So,
If someone makes it in Hollywood, here's a little dog pulling. Are you hungry, pup?
there was a woman going by looking for a dog.
We're gonna have to close down.
Yeah. Because we got to
Here,
get
pup,
this dog
do you
back.
want food?
Do you want a treat?
Treat?
Who wants a treat? Uh-oh. Dog's on the way. Okay.